I love test ride days. Now, I do not at this time have a two-wheeler, so test ride days are my days to go out and ride on two-wheelers. Now, this particular this particular test ride day, I rode 3 two-wheelers. As you see, I was on the Breakout 117, CVO, which was the Street Glide, and the Pan American. Now, I've got long version videos of these. The Breakout video is the shortest, being I think like 16 or 17 minutes, for the simple fact of my battery died and I didn't notice. That one is going to be all voiceover. The other two, I have found a cool way to start using my phone to record my voice directly off of my headset, which is the Pantalk Edge. Just for anyone who is curious, no, I am not paid for any of this. These test rides are free. Anyone with a motorcycle license can go and test ride these bikes whenever any dealer has it. This is my dealership that I deal with the most, which is Old Glory. Reason why is that's where I bought the current bike I'm on with, and that's where I have all my stuff. So I'm like, hey, I will work with them as much as possible. They're really good people. That does not mean that you do not have to go there only. You can go anywhere you want. All right. For those of you who are new, thank you for joining us. For my watchers, those who watch the watchers and the sneaking peeks, guys, let's enjoy this video for what it is. I'm just going back and forth a little bit. The bikes, showing you guys some of the fun of starting off, a little bit of the ride. These are great bikes. I love the Breakout. If I could afford a new bike right now and I was given any amount of money I want, I could go buy any bike, I would probably at this moment, go buy the Breakout. I like the blue, but man, I want to see that green, because I saw it from a distance and I'm like, ooh, that looks kind of cool. So what's the deal? Well, for a comfortable ride, it's great. Now, that's not to take away from the CVO that I was on either. Well, the Pan American, I'll get back to that, but the Glide, oh my god, that was so comfortable. Only problem was it was set up for one person. It had the power I liked. It was able to run really comfortably. Its weight in the corners was phenomenal. I could feel it, without having, sometimes you have a bike that's a little too heavy and you feel it's trying to pull you down. This one was like it was trying to keep going. It didn't want to stop. And that's not that the brakes were bad. The brakes were great. But it kept wanting to run. And anybody who rides knows what I mean. You really want to go on that bike. Well, I'm on the Pan American here. And there's a couple of things that... I'm over 6'4". My knees are shot, my back is shot, and I can't bend my ankles really well. And I'm looking down going, where's the clutch? Oh, it's way back there. So I'm literally having to bend my knees back to painful points to be able to do it. Unlike with the Breakout here, where, man, my legs are out forward. It's got what I call California bars or beach bars, which are, your arms are a little more spread. It's very comfortable. That's the whole thing. Trying out different bikes. See what makes you feel better. What fits you. These are great. I'm sorry that I say a lot right now. It's because I do not have a script. These are literally off the top of my head. Yeah, when I do this on the road, I try and do them a little more fun. But for doing this, because I want to break everything up and split it so you guys will be able to hear a little bit of what I was thinking. I hope that you guys enjoy this. Now we're back to the CVO. Man, this bike was fun. It had a lot of power, and it had more of the windscreen that I like. It has the stereo system that me and my wife like. It has some cubbies that I can stick stuff in. I'm riding, and you can see I'm very comfortable on it. The thing is, you got to find a bike that's comfortable. My wife is short. She says she's 5'1". I think she's shorter. She cannot comfortably sit on a bike that she finds. It could be because we're a bit older, but she's just not happy with any of the bikes. Now, she loves sitting on the back, so that's all good. But this bike, I think she would have liked if it had a rear seat. The particular setup for this does not have a rear seat. Doesn't mean you can't put one on. Heated seats are great. That's what part of keeps me going year round. CVO, it's a fun bike. My wife would hate it because that seat is so narrow. It's rather hard. I would not like it for a long period of time. I'd have to do something with the clutch, not the clutch, but the shifter. The brakes are really small too, and it's back at the rear quarter of my foot, and it's really in, instead of having, you know, a good, I know why it's there is because you're going off-road, is what that bike's designed for. Just doesn't really work for me. I hope other people love it. I think it's a beautiful bike. I think it's really cool. I'm happy that Harley is making these. Don't understand the CVO part of it. It's great. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, especially those of you who are buying the CVO version, which I think is more the paint on this one, because it doesn't really seem to have a lot of extras, but it could just be because of the way this one was set up. Now we're getting ready to go back to my favorite one, which is the Breakout. The Breakout is so good. I mean, you go around corners, and I know it sounds bad, you shouldn't speed, but man, you just want to open up. And because you don't know what the people in front of you are doing, you're like, okay, let's adjust the clutch, let's get it going. And the guy in front of me was going kind of slow, so I had to slow up all the time. But man, it is a great bike. I really enjoyed it. It had the power I'd like. It had everything except for I'd like a detachable windscreen so that when I'm going out on a longer ride, I can have it. And I'd need a backrest of some sort because my back sucks. But I can do short rides with them without a problem. These, as I've said, are fun bikes. I want you guys to go out to test rides and test them. I don't care what company it is. And I did a split there because you didn't really care about us slowing down, speeding up, slowing down. Here's where we're gaining a bit more speed, and I was able to show the bike a little bit better. This is all done with my Max 360, which is a GoPro product. There are other cameras out there. I just happen to own the GoPro, and because I have so much of it at this moment, I don't have the extra money to put down on another camera. And I don't see the need at this point because I'm able to do this, and it works really well. Again, the bikes, the Breakout is so fun. If you haven't ridden one, go try it out. It is fun. It is powerful. This is my last word on the Road Glide ST. I very much like it. If the Breakout didn't exist and I had the money and I had to buy a bike right now and I could get any bike I wanted, this would probably be my two-wheel bike to buy. I'm not sure I'll ever own a two-wheeler again because I really don't have that kind of money. And the odds of that happening, older I get, less likely. I love my three-wheel. I'm having a great time on it, but I love being able to ride two wheels. Pan America, I know people who own them. They are great people. These are fun bikes. It's not really for me. It is designed for a much younger person or somebody who's in better physical condition because my knees are shot, my back is shot. I'm having some shoulder and elbow issues lately. Please go out and try it if you like this type of bike. It is really cool, and I'm happy that Harley is making stuff like this. That does not mean that everybody is. Guys, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't had a chance yet, go ahead and subscribe. Let me know what you think of the content. Hopefully you like this type of thing. Not everybody likes everything. That's why I make a number of different type of videos. You guys have a great day. Thank you.